Now it seems like a shameless infomercial, but it is the truth, so I don't care. I want you to know this. And this is the whole thing with my program is that we're going to go out in the world. We're not going to have 6,000 things you need, but what you do want is the things that are exclusively working. And so I just want you to know that I was just here with Stuart Harris. He is the CEO, the CMO, the CIO. He's everything to everybody. But he also runs one of the most incredible companies called Miracell here in Utah. So if you're listening on KCAT Radio, AM 860, you can know that this is a local company. So I'm going to show you this because we showed this before. Can you see that? Okay, great. And I'm going to show you this. Here's the big deal. The special of the day today on our diamond. Now, you know how they do that stuff. Well, what we just found out is, Stuart, you have a number of bottles. The expiration date is at the end of March.
Right.
So, in production, that's the kind of thing that happens. You know, sometimes you end up with extras. So he's going to give this is $11. This is like the mega golden, I don't even know how to describe it. And Sylvia Nibley's here, and we're going to talk about it because both of us have had major experiences with change. I mean, literally, I cracked my finger, cracked this morning. I put this on. Normally, I would use super glue because you said, you push it together, and this is what nail people do. They put super glue on it. I put this on this morning and started change. But this free sample is only going to be available now. So if you see this at the end of March, it's gone. So just go to the site at daniellelin.com. There's a place where you'll see the Miracell logo. I'm going to show you this, but it'll be an actual image of Miracell. And you click in there and you open it, and that's where you put your email and your address. Make sure you put your address, and you'll get the free sample of that. And you're also giving the scar cream.
Yes.
Right? So here's the scar cream, and that's what I've been using. I've actually been using these two products and same thing, Sylvia. So Sylvia Nibley is one of my best friends in the world. She is the designer, and Jim Hayes, they work in team to do our website, which I think is the most exciting thing ever because she saved me. She grabbed me and said, "You need help," and I did. And Stuart Harris is with us, and as I said, 18 years, worldwide business. There's a legacy from his mom. How cool is that? Like, it's really important when you think about America that if we can go back to the farmers, if we can go back to the families, you know that you can trust them. Lloyd was saying today, I don't mind when things don't look as good. It seems a little more authentic. And I come from Hollywood, so I'm like, no, not going to happen. Perfect, right? So let's talk about, Sylvia, you had a terrible accident, and Jim also had a terrible accident. It was like the year of accidents for us. And so she's been walking around pointing at people. And if you can see her finger, you would think she has an attitude problem, but she actually had a damaged finger. So let's talk about it, because I called you and I said, you got to come in. You got to take a look at this.
Yeah, so it's been coming up on 6 months now, but the end of my finger was actually taken off in a car door. I'm so sorry.
I know. It's not a visual we're going to show you right now.
Yeah, I've got before pictures. So it looks kind of normal now. It looks like a regular finger, but the whole tip was off past the nail here. So it's been a long process of healing. And of course, I was taking a lot of supplements. I've been into natural stuff most of my life. And I hadn't really thought to start using things on the surface. And what I've learned lately, and I absolutely love this skin relief oil, is that
you give it back. I only have one. And Stuart said, "Oh, I conveniently forgot to bring some." I'm like, "Don't take my skin oil."
Yeah, I use this several times a day. And what I've learned is that I need to keep it moist. So I just put drops on here. But what I'm really loving is this sense that this is giving me the nutrients that I need to heal, because now that the finger is reattached, I had it stitched on and it all grew back, and yay, but we still got a ways to go. I can't bend it all the way yet.
You can't bend it.
And the nerves are really, really sensitive. But just keeping the oil on there is, it looks now like I'm not going to have any scarring, which is amazing. I've been using the scar cream on my beloved, who was hit by a car. I had a major leg break and scars.
Both while shopping for new cars.
Oh, it's wild.
It's like the weirdest. If you really think about how weird that is. I mean, he gets the Porsche. And did you get a new car? I don't even remember if you ever got it.
We were shopping for the new car, and that's when the finger accident happened.
Yeah, so forget the car. Somehow it just didn't matter anymore, right?
It's just wild. And I couldn't drive for a long time anyway.
Right.
Yeah, so it's been a process, but he has long scars all over his leg. And so we've been using it on that too. So it's really amazing how the body can heal when we give it what it needs to heal.
Yeah, so what's the mojo, Stuart? I mean, when you really... Is it the synergy? And I asked you this before. Like I said to you, well, why can't you take the relief product, which I don't have in my hand, and Sylvia's not going to actually take it. Give me that back. This is a very protective. I'm serious. Like, people take this from you. So if you get your free sample at daniellelin.com, someone might try to take it from you. So I asked, well, why don't you make like a bigger one and put the two of them together? And you said, ooh. Explain that.
Because, if you put the skin relief and the scar together, then it would be scar cream.
Mm-hmm.
So the skin relief is formulated with the basic set of nutrients that your skin needs in general. And
any skin, like
any
eyes, neck,
anything.
Everything. Yeah. And don't forget, very important, if you do your face, do your neck.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? Like, people forget. It's like, oh my gosh, she looks so young, except for that neck.
Yeah, you got to do both.
You got to do your neck. Right. So, so out of these ingredients in the relief, like, is this all in the relief?
No, the apricot kernel oil is there. There's avocado oil, camellicacy, jojoba. The green tea leaf extract is in our lip balms, and I think it's in the Syria skin.
Mm-hmm. That's the other one. I didn't even show that. Where's the Syria
seed
skin?
extract.
Here's the Syria
onion
skin.
bulb extract. The papaya extract are in the scar cream. So depending on what the injury is, the body might need different ingredients, different nutrients. And so the scar cream has peptides, enzymes, proteins that are necessary for the body when it's
the scar cream
working
does that.
with scars. Yeah.
Okay.
To help improve the appearance of your scars.
Yes, that would make sense if you're using scar cream.
Right.
Yeah.
But normally you don't need those, and so they're not in the skin relief.
So this is really definitive, like you're going to buy this for the scar.
Right.
If you're using, let me grab the Sirius. So Sirius is for what? Then is it everything, like any dryness or
dryness? It was designed for things like eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, more serious conditions where it needs extra support.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't put those on the packaging because the FDA says if you're going to treat psoriasis, for example, you have to use coal tar, which is not a really good ingredient in my opinion. But that's what they say.
What is the point of coal tar?
I'm not sure. It's not something that your body can even use, as far as I know.
It's just to make it pack on and hold the moisture down in there so it doesn't come out.
It could be something like that.
And the thing with petroleum oil too.
Right.
That's been a biggie. I mean, I have friends that when I was growing up, they'd put their white gloves on and they'd put the petroleum in, and everybody kind of swore, was like, this is the best. But it's still petroleum. Yeah,
it's refined petroleum products your body really can't use, and they just sit on the surface. And you'll see that if you put mineral oil, which is what they use for baby oil, that just sits on the surface until you wash it off.
And that's another thing that most people aren't buying today is regular mineral oil, the way they used to, right?
Yeah, I hope not. That's not a
good thing.
A good ingredient. You don't want to use that. The skin oil will do a much better job on diaper rash and baby skin than mineral oil.
Okay, so wait a minute. The skin oil, are we... Oh, yeah, okay,
relief, yeah.
All right, and then you have hand and foot cream, which is a really big thing. And that, can you see it? Yeah? Okay, great. My director is giving me cues. So, what's the difference? First of all, is when your feet crack... Is it just, like, I know a lot of people wear flip-flops, that happens, but is it that you're not getting the circulation, you're not getting the moisture inside out?
That can be part of it. If you're wearing flip-flops, your heels, your feet are exposed to the environment, sun, wind, salt, whatever, and that tends to dry things out, so your heels can crack with that. And in
Very
that case,
painful.
you need some extra support. The feedback that I've gotten is that this provides such good moisturizing for the feet that it will completely eliminate dry, cracked heels in about 7 to 10 days,
Wow, that's really exciting to know.
somewhere in there.
Yeah, there were some funky ingredients in some of the creams that you buy. And you don't really realize but they do work. Some of them really do work, but then you realize, whoa, that worked, but what else came with it?
Right.
So it's kind of that work to keep the preservatives. Like you were saying that this cream on the skin relief, there you go, that you want it to go bad.
Well,
At the
yeah.
end of the day, you don't want it to go bad, but you don't want it to last. Like I was saying, I had a yogurt one time and I put water on top of it and it wouldn't melt. And I was like, what?
Right.
There's something wrong there.
If you have a natural product and it does not eventually go bad, it means that everything in there is already dead.
Wow.
And how is that going to help your body? Your body we don't eat dead plants. We don't have a salad that's all dried out and wilted. We have fresh salad, right?
Yeah. Oops, made a noise.
So
Let me take a break here.
Okay.
I'm going to grab it and come back. I'm Danielle Lin. Go get the free sample. It's a special unlimited, but not for long, at daniellelin.com.